This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys ready to see how they stack up against a fellow. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Melvin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A huge play there on the screen pass. 47 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw it. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Parsons. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Packers offense and receiver Jayden Reed headed onto the field. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
When you look at this defense, this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Now Love will try with his legs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Love. And incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Love. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Under pressure, and it's blocked. And they will take possession of football just shy of midfield. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you.
No.
In however form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start things up for the carry by Gibbs here. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Stroud. That is caught. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
A gain of 9 yards.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. third down and 6 to go.
And it's third down.
Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Result is a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Elijah Arroyo with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. For the second quarter in Green Bay, it's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Throwing. Love. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Now for the point after. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. And maybe.
Oh, right on the heels of the pick 6. Another ball intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The visitors' offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And he's been incredible all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards as he just recently eclipsed the 4,000-yard mark on the season. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And able to get this to the 31. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And Stroud now to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
A gain of 6. That is good for a first down.
Stroud looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw, here's Stroud. That's taken in by Arroyo. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Here's Stroud.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got the hookup with Dobbs. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Love now. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now. On for his 2nd punt, and remember, his first one was blocked. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
A gain of 6. And a first down.
Looking to throw. Stroud. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Stroud. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. Got a man. That's Hunter. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
First down.
Here's Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Love from the gun. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Love. And it's caught. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Love. Now he's going to... And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw Or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
24. Packers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Stroud to throw it. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He'll take it all the way. 25 yards for the touchdown. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is the Titans wideout.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing now is Stroud. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Love looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown! Travis Hunter with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing. Love. We'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's taken in by Golden. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Will Anderson in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Myers on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Stroud. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 3rd and 3.
Complete to number 19. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud out of the gun here. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 15 in the first.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. A gain of 15. Results in a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 7.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Hunter. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Stroud working out of the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start, offense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Caught on the slant. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Gibbs will take it in. Touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Love. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw now. Here's Love. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10.
To the air again, Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Love. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ball start, offense.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Going back to Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 52 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Stroud. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. Result is a first down.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Cam Little for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Love looking to throw it. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Melvin. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. 3rd down and 13.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Now Love. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
It's a gain of 8.
Second and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get a nice Nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stroud completes this out wide. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson from a yard out. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Throw out wide is incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete to Dobbs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2nd down and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And it's a fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he wisely will throw that one away. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Love throwing for it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To a knee goes Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for our visitors, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.